Hello, my name is Ben, and on this YouTube channel I document my own print-on-demand journey. Today I've got another sales update for you from Spreadshirt, my Spreadshirt sales, and I make this video because something very exciting happened, which keeps me more and more motivated and hopefully will motivate you as well. So I had my best day on Spreadshirt yesterday, and I think it's also my best week so far, and it might actually become my best month so far, which is why I create this sales update, even though the week hasn't been completed yet. I mean, we only today is Friday. I'm also going to publish this video today, and it's just something very exciting which happened overnight. So this morning I opened my Spreadshirt app, and I saw that exactly this here. I saw this huge jump here where I made 8 sales overnight. And surprisingly, this was only one customer from Germany, and he ordered 8 times the same shirt. Now, something similar happened to me on Merch by Amazon recently, and I did a video on that where I sold 10 shirts with the same design or very similar designs, but in different sizes. So this one here was really the same t-shirt. I think it was different sizes anyway, different sizes, but the same design basically by the same customer. And I think I heard that before, and it could be that, one possible reason might be that that person's got just a shop, and wants to sell the t-shirts in their own shop. I mean, like on High Street. Obviously, it could also be for a club or a team or something. I'm also going to tell you what kind of niche it was in a minute. But before that, just want to show you how my Spreadshirt sales developed. So all of this is the last 30 days, actually. So here in the middle, you can see the current month, where in the beginning of April, not much happened over Easter. But then on the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th, I had one sale each day, which was quite nice. So very consistent. Then I had 2 more sales on the 11th of April, another sale on the 13th of April. And then, I thought it might not be a very exciting month, but then actually I had these 8 sales, which happened overnight, which is just exciting. And it was just a text-based design, and I promised I will also tell you about the niche. All it was just a text-based design, white text on darker background, and all it says is vaccinated. So it's the vaccination niche. I actually thought it might already. I sold quite a few of these different types of designs of the vaccination niche because it was a trend, or apparently it still is a trend. I actually thought it was dropping off a little bit, but it actually isn't, which is great. But I'm under no illusions. I guess the vaccination niche, it's not going to be very popular in the next few years. I think it's just this moment in time at the moment where I can make some sales with it, which I don't really like it because I love to do these evergreen designs where I know they will also sell in the next few years. But anyway, so I create these designs with an app which is called WordSwag, and I presented this app in another video. It's really so handy. You can create designs within a few seconds, really, and it does like it does like word cloud, word art, um, aesthetically looking really good designs, just text-based designs, and I used them a lot in the past, not so much in the moment, but I've made a lot of sales from designs that I created with this app. Now let's have a look at the sales so far in the last 6 months since I started, because bear in mind I only started in November 2020, and I don't know what week 49 is. I think that might be the last week in November or so. This is when I think it's December. So this is when I made my first sale on Spreadshirt, and already that motivated me a lot in the beginning of my print-on-demand journey. When I started registered, I think I registered on the 15th of November, and then I saw, I made my first sales already a few weeks after that. So that was so motivating, and from then on, as you can see here, you can just draw a line from the top here from week 15, 10 sales, down to the first. So it's really just going up. Now, it was quite strong. It was a very strong January. Not a high peak, but really very strong overall. Every week I made sales. Then February was a bit weaker. I think I had a very weak here in week 9. And actually, it was March, I think, week 13. I didn't make any sales. So, but that can always happen, that can always happen. But then, as you can see, 6 weeks in week 14, which was great. And then 10 sales so far in week 15, and it's not over yet. And let's have a look at the month. Let's have a look at just 2021, or maybe I can even do 2020 and 2021. So you can see December here on the right hand side, 8 sales in December. So I think it was just about for Christmas. And you can see the power of this when you, even when you start like in November and you don't have a lot of designs, but quarter four, and I wasn't very experienced designer at the time. I mean, I'm still in the beginning, but you know, making 8 sales already just a month after you started print on demand on Spreadshirt alone, I think that's pretty good. And not only, I don't really want to say, you know, how good my designs are, because, you know, honestly, I just use Placeit and WordSwag and Canva. So I'm not a great designer, to be honest, but it just shows how good Spreadshirt, I think, can work also for you. And then, as you can see, the jump actually from 8 designs in December to 20 designs sold or products sold in January, and then 21, I think it was in February. March was a bit weaker with 15, but already with 16 now, I have pretty much made a sale every day, one product every day in April, if you want to see it like that, because the 16th of April today, I've made 16 sales in April, and I think I'm on good track that April might become my best month so far. So I'm very excited about that. And a lot of people ask me about, you know, tax issues on Spreadshirt, and honestly, I'm not aware of that. I mean, I sell on Spreadshirt UK and Spreadshirt US, and I actually have made a few sales on Spreadshirt US now as well, but still, it's a lot weaker for me than Spreadshirt Europe. And I don't know why people have so many problems with registering for tax on Spreadshirt. I mean, all I did, I just added my tax information, and you have to add your address. You have to give them your, obviously, your tax ID from your country, and that's pretty much it. Now I don't know if it matters, because I sell my designs and products through a limited company, so I've created a business for this. I live in the UK, so I created a limited company where I get my tax number. But you know, if you are just a person and you sell this stuff through in your own name, then you will also have a tax ID, so it shouldn't make any difference. And yeah, the only reason I use a business is because on one day I might decide to sell this. So it's much easier to sell a business if you have it all under one roof, because there's no need then to change your login details and everything. It's all in the business name, and you don't have to change your tax information, everything. You can just sell the business, and you should be able to sell your accounts with that as well, hopefully. But I don't intend to do that, so I actually intend to do it, to continue with this for many years to come. But I also have some other income streams through this business, so that's pretty much why I decided to create or just to use the business for this as well. And also, just looking forward many years, it's always easier to transfer this over maybe to your children, because all you need to do is just to change the director in the business, and you know, there's no inheritance tax or anything. So just as a side note here, but maybe we can also have a look quickly at spreadshirt.com. All right, so these are the last 30 days of spreadshirt.com. So I've actually made only 2 sales, which isn't great. I'm uploading the same number of designs that I do to Spreadshirt Europe to the US as well, but I get more rejections on the US marketplace, which is very strange. I haven't figured out why. And also the other thing is that I actually I changed my upload times to Spreadshirt.com, because I thought that, you know, when I upload in the afternoon, which is in the UK like the afternoon, to Spreadshirt.com, then it will always be listed under newest listings when people in the States, when, you know, when they wake up and everything. So I actually made a few sales from that. I think, I can't guarantee it, I don't know, because I actually had 3 sales in the beginning of April, but they were cancelled, so they don't show here anymore, unfortunately. But those were 3 sales also in one day. It was a Bitcoin design, and since then I've made 2 more sales. So let's have a look at the last 6 months as well, or 3 months. I actually haven't. I started a little bit later on Spreadshirt.com than Spreadshirt Europe, and I've only made 4 sales really. But still, you know, it's worth doing it. It doesn't cost me any more time, because I use Flying Upload to upload these designs. And as I said, I actually had 3 more sales, which was quite motivating, but they were cancelled. But since then I've had 2 more, so it's not too bad actually. I think it's increasing. Because, you know, there was nothing before Christmas and shortly after Christmas, but then I think week 4 I had a sale, week 6, and then 2 more sales here in week 14. And actually, as I said, there were 3 more sales I think the week before. Alright, so hopefully you liked the video. If you did, then please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on my print on demand journey, then please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!